If you manage a sales team, I want to show you what a team assisted by an AI sales manager actually looks like. Because we built it and it's called Kendo AI. Imagine you check your dashboard on a Monday morning. You have one message waiting from Kendo AI. You open it and it tells you that it reviewed every single call that your team took last week. It assigned and created training with AI prospects to fix the problems that appeared in those calls. And it even scored the training sessions that it ran with your team. That's precious time that you and your managers now get to spend on growing the business rather than being stuck in reviewing calls, doing one-on-ones, and doing group coaching. For example, your newest hire, Jake, got hit with the "I need to think about it" objection several times on his calls last week. And unfortunately, he folded nearly every single time. So Kendo identified that, created training on exactly the problem he has, and assigned that training to him. That way, Jake can actually work on the specific parts of the call that he struggles with and improve so he can close more deals. If you're skeptical of, oh, I don't think an AI can manage better than me, I dare you to watch the rest of this demo. Without further ado, let's jump into the platform, and I want to show you very quickly 3 things that I guarantee you will dramatically improve the performance of your sales organization if you start implementing them. For context, we've trained over 5,000 sales reps. We've managed teams as big as 60 people at a time and collected our record is $4.5 million in a single week. Now, we took all that knowledge pre-AI and we built the product that we wish we always had to help manage, train, review, and just be better at running a sales team. So the 3 things I'm going to show you very quickly. Number 1 is metrics. Obviously, data is very important. Right now, you have zero visibility into your training data. You have no idea. Even your live call data, it probably is not that robust. CRMs are not great at showing you what's happening in the call. They just show you the result of a call, which obviously there's a big gap missing there. So Kendo captures all of your data automatically, fully customizable, and I can even see flagged calls here in our demo account of reps that I should probably take a look at. Now, if I do that and I click on myself, for example, I can see my profile and how good I am, what I struggle with, what I need help with, missed opportunities recently on my calls. And so you can see here, again, demo account, but I can see competitor was mentioned. Gong. That happens a lot on my calls. We are, we're maybe a replacement for that. All my calls here, all my role play calls, my actual scores, everything on a per rep basis. Now, one of the really big things that I love about this is the call review. So if we look at this call here, this is one of my AEs. So this is Stefan. Now, he got a 71. My scorecards are very hard. Most scorecards, including tools like Gong, Sales Loft, whatever people use right now, they're not very detailed. They're very fluffy. They give you a 1 to a 5, and you have to manually click it, and it just doesn't work. Kendo automatically applies a very detailed, accurate scorecard that is based on your actual sales calls. So it is the same as if a world-class manager on your team is reviewing the calls. And so I want to show you here, I've got a full context in a sales perspective, strengths, weaknesses, sentiment, customer response, overall impression, of course. Now, if I go to scorecard here, this was a follow-up call. And so I can see he did a pretty good job here. He got a 71. He did miss a few things. We didn't really create any time urgency, which is a key part of my scorecard that I want my reps to do. And we didn't really dive into objections too much, which is, again, something that we want to do. But the rest of this was pretty good. And he actually closed this deal. This was a successful call. Now, if we look at another call, for example, we've got this one here. This probably did not go as well. So let's look at a scorecard. We've got the founder-led scorecard is what it's called. This is a scorecard that we created based off of 250 of my own sales calls. And we can see we're missing some things here. Now, this is a problem for me. I want to run the best sales team possible. He also gets feedback on what went well, what needs improvement. And none of this is slop. This is all custom specific because our system knows your business. It knows how you sell. It knows your methodology. It knows everything about your sales process. So it can actually give coaching and feedback like one of your human beings do. Now, you can always leave feedback as well if you want to. I can come in here and leave feedback on whatever call, and the rep will get that on their account as a notification. So I can say, hey, let's handle this objection like this next time. So our feedback loop is instant. We're getting coaching to our people. We're not waiting. It's not getting, dragged out. Now, the same thing happens on our AI roleplay calls. So whether it's a live sales call or it is us training against the AI, I have the audio of us training against the AI. And again, the same exact thing. I get, scorecard, feedback, summary, review. Now, creating these scorecards is actually really cool. So this was made with AI. And I want to show you the level of detail here. So this is just discovery. Discovery for us, I want about a 25% weight on that, parameter. But within that, this is what my reps should be doing. They should be asking headcount. They should be asking what their current rep and onboarding is. They should be asking the cost of that ramp, like all these discovery questions. Now, I can make anything imaginable scorecard-wise. And you want to see how easy it is? I click new scorecard. You can go through. We've got, band, NEPQ, consultative sales, medpic, medic, whatever. Or I can create with AI. And I can either paste a giant prompt from Claude or from ChatGPT or whatever, or I can just come in here and say how I want my sales team to sell. It creates that scorecard. And then like you saw, that scorecard gets applied every time. And you're probably also wondering, does this work for multiple calls? Yes. You can label scorecards as default. You can apply scorecards, a cold call to a cold call, a demo to a demo, and vice versa. So it's quite robust. Now, as far as feeding your calls into Kendo, we have a lot of integrations, and we also have a push API. So any integrations that we don't have currently, we have the most popular note takers and Zoom. We have Meets and some things coming soon. We do have a push API. You can connect this to literally anything. We have users that use SalesLoft, HubSpot, Gong, you name it, dialers. You can push all those calls into Kendo pretty seamlessly. Now, what do we do when we see a problem here? Because Kendo is a closed loop system, meaning not only are we going to tell you the problem in your call, we're going to fix the problems in your call. So if I go here and click assign training, it will then load and pull up all of my AI prospects, which I have a ton because it's a demo account. But I could click one of these. So let's find like a B2B SaaS, right? I could click this and then assign training with this AI. This is an AI prospect and it sounds like a real human being. They're fully customizable, extremely realistic. I can assign training to my rep based on what they're struggling with, either on a score target or a training time, so that they actually go learn, practice, and get repetition on the problems they have. And again, because we review the training calls as well as the live calls with the same scorecard, I actually have a controlled variable here. And I can reliably see, our rep scored a 70 on this AI role play. That will also translate to a 70 on a live call. Now, does a 70 mean a closed deal or not? That's obviously depending on the difficulty of your scorecard, but that's kind of the mindset I want you guys to understand, because this is a first for sales enablement tech that's never existed before. So let's address the elephant in the room, and let's role play with the AI, and let's show you how insane realistic this is, how easy it is to create, and how I think this is the greatest way to train sales reps in the world. So creating prospects is super easy. For our enterprise clients, we build a lot of them for you, based off your call recordings, etc. Again, you can do it from AI chat, describe who you want to sell against, whether it's B2B, B2C, and it just makes it. It's like magic. So we're going to role play with one that I already have made here. Let's do a discovery call. Chief Revenue Officer at B2B SaaS, data-driven CRO burned by failed adoption before, skeptical of vendor promises, and budget constraints. That's a tough one. So I'm going to click start training. Now I can either do a full call end to end, or I can go objections only, where the call starts at making the pitch. And then obviously I'm just doing objection handling if we want to save time. I'm going to do a full call and just show you guys a couple minutes of the latency and everything. You got to either go fast for quick replies or thinking, which is a different model, which is slower. It's usually a 5-second pause in between, you talking and it talking, but you get much more realistic responses. So I'm going to show you thinking just to show you how realistic this can actually sound at the fullest level. So we click start training. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How's it going?
Good. We're busy wrapping up the quarter here. I mean, today's July 1st, right? It's the start of Q3?
Yeah, first day of Q3. Always a fun day for people pretending the quarter didn't just sneak up on them.
Absolutely. Well, Patricia, I'm super excited to meet with you. Obviously, we've been going back and forth over email, and you already told me a few of your concerns, but I really want to see if Kendo could be a help for the scaling efforts you guys have right now, and as busy as you are growing the sales team.
Yeah, that's right. Look, I appreciate you taking the time. The big thing for me is we've been down this road before. The last platform looked great in the demo, and then 6 weeks later, my reps basically weren't using it.
And so remember, when I read the description of this prospect, she's been burned before. This is in the programming of creating that prospect. Now, you can make any prospect imaginable. We do B2C, we do insurance, we do tech, we do cybersecurity, we do everything. We work with a lot of people. And so anything that I put in here, whether it's the training objective of I want to work on my pitch, I want to work on objection handling, I want to work on discovery, I want to work on this new product, you can do anything at all. Now, I'm not going to go back and forth with this forever. I think you get the idea. Even on thinking mode, it is that fast. And it sounds human, it gives human responses, and it is not able to be gamified. I can't just say what I think it needs to be like hearing to pass. I got to run a real sales call. We're making this as real as humanly possible, at the extent of current AI technology. And you can have your reps train on their own without a manager on this thing for as many hours a day as you want, as many calls a month as you want. And you can noticeably see, because the scoring is a controlled variable, you can see their scores get better. You can see them get better over time. You're wasting less leads. You're making more money. Your reps are better. They're more confident. Your ramp up is faster. They don't churn as much. It's just a overall massive value add to any sales organization. Patricia, can you tell me, why do you think people should use Kendo AI if they're watching this demo right now?
I mean, that's kind of what I'm hoping you tell me, honestly. From my side, the bar is pretty simple. If Kendo can actually get adopted by reps and not just make leadership dashboards prettier, then I'm interested.
And that it can. So if you're interested, I don't want to make this demo too long. All you got to do is go here to our website or somewhere below this page and click book a demo. You're going to speak with either myself or one of our sales reps. And we run a clean ship over here. We're not going to waste your time. We're very direct. We're very to the point. This makes you more money. It saves you time. It makes your team better, whether you are a small business or all the way to enterprise. It's fully customizable. We do offer done for you setup as well to remove that hurdle. And we would love to work with you. So book a call, or you can actually go do a free trial if you would like to see the tech yourself before doing so. And hopefully we'll see you guys inside as a Kendo customer, and we would love to help you scale your sales team. So thank you very much. Have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you inside.